this point, when Gaza has been practically leveled, 80% of the hospitals are out of service, most of the people have been displaced. What do you think is the incentive Hamas has to keep negotiating a ceasefire?
Look, it is, we believe, incredibly important and critical to get to the ceasefire, to get to a hostage deal, to get hostages home. And it's not easy, right? You heard Jake talk about this. He actually quoted Senator George Mitchell, right, and talked about how sometimes it takes 1,000 failures before you can get to one win. And I think that really speaks to the moment that we're in. And I said this before as I was asked this question, there are a lot of dynamics here that when you're talking about the different phases, right, when it comes to a hostage deal. And so, look, it's not going to stop us from continuing to have these conversations. It's not going to stop us from understanding what is at stake here. We got to get these hostages home. We got to get that humanitarian, continuing to get that humanitarian aid in, and we got to get to a ceasefire. We have to. And, you know, Hamas, as we have stated, and you've heard us say over and over again, is a terrorist organization. This could end today if they would let the women, the wounded, the elderly go. It could end. This could end. So, in the meantime, you heard Jake go through the 10 points of how we're seeing and how we're viewing what's happening in the Middle East. And so that continues. It's not gonna stop us from having this really important, critical conversation, negotiations around the hostage deal. There's so much at stake here, and it is important and critical to continue these talks.
Do you think the U.S. is safer today than it was 7 months ago, considering the rage and the questioning from countries in the
Say
global
that
south?
one more time. If
the U.S. is safer today than it was 7 months ago, considering...
I mean, look, I don't have any changes of where we are today. I can't speak to that. What I can say is the president's always going to put our national security first. He's always going, as it relates to the American people, as it relates to us. That's the lens that he moves with. That's how he sees things. And I think that's incredibly important. And his commitment continues to be so.